Kentwood, Louisiana.
The industry would not be the same.
An artist, a fighter, and a friend.
Britney Spears.
It's Britney, baby.
If you're looking for trouble, came to the right place.
Okay.
If you're looking for trouble, look right in my face.
You've seen this hashtag trending all over social media before. From Instagram to Twitter and now TikTok, people are wondering, what does it have to do with Britney Spears? It all started way back in 2007. The late night parties, the reckless driving, and the infamous head shaving incident that spammed every headline on the news. It is obvious that her mental health had taken a toll on herself, but none of it was her fault to begin with. Her privacy was practically non-existent. Paparazzi swarmed everywhere she went, and this caused her to feel really anxious about her children's safety because they were only a baby at that time. Her nightmare finally arrived when she lost custody of her babies to her ex-husband, Kevin Federline. Not wanting to give her baby away, she locked herself with baby Jaden in a room, which led to the police being involved. She was later hospitalized in a psychiatric ward. This sad event led to her conservatorship that we all know today. What is a conservatorship? According to Wikipedia, a conservatorship is a legal concept in the United States. A guardian or a protector is appointed by a judge to manage the financial affairs and/or daily life of another due to physical or mental limitations or old age. The court ordered her father, Jamie Spears, full control over her estate and health, which involves everything from negotiating business opportunities to restricting visitors, while their lawyer, Andrew Wallet, now resigned, oversaw her financial assets. The lawyer called this conservatorship as a hybrid business model. In the document which led to the permanent conservatorship, Jamie Spears claimed that her daughter is having an early onset dementia, a disease she clearly does not suffer from. Britney being under this conservatorship means that she cannot drive, see her children, or inviting anyone to her home without permission, buy anything she wants, including a cup of coffee and food, has limited access to her own phone, and restricted decision to be in a relationship with someone. Basically, her basic human rights are stripped off under this corrupt hybrid business model to keep her safe.
It's Britney, bitch.
She seemingly grew stronger each year, collecting multiple awards, producing 4 full-length albums, selling out world tours, and running one of the most successful Vegas residencies. What else can't this woman do? Fast forward to October 2018, she announced an announcement live on the Ellen DeGeneres YouTube channel. It was a new residency after the Piece of Me show called Domination, but the announcement was heavily criticized for being empty and lackluster. A few months after that, in January 2019, she announced that Domination will be cancelled to focus on her father's health. After 3 months of silence, it was reported that she checked herself into a mental health facility as her father's situation took a toll on her mental health. However, a voicemail from someone who claimed to be the family's former paralegal said that this was far from the truth.
Basically, Britney was in rehearsals for Domination. It came to Jamie's attention that Britney was not taking her medication as prescribed. So Jamie said, either you take this medication or the show's off and I'm pulling my support and you can't do it. Britney did not follow Jamie's instructions, and so he was true to his word. He pulled the show. He verbatim said, blame it on my illness, and that's when we get the early January Instagram. Britney has been in the mental facility since mid-January. Of course, the statement yesterday said she entered last week. That is not true. She's been in there since mid-January.
Oh my God. I mean, chilling. Yeah.
The voicemail was featured in an episode of the Britney Gram podcast by Tess Barker and Barbara Gray titled #FreeBritney. This was the start of the Free Britney movement. This movement inspired some rallies to protest on Britney's conservatorship, such as the one in April 2019 outside of the West Hollywood City Hall, where a hearing on her conservatorship status took place. 2020 is a strange time for all of us, but Britney Spears' Instagram posts managed to catch much public attention. Throughout 2019, she is known for her home runway and workout videos that are often featured in memes. It is obvious that her posts were becoming weird after the April rehab. However, nowadays, her posts seem to get even weirder each time she posts something new, notably during the quarantine. Fans speculated that Britney is being controlled and held hostage in her own home as she is acting weirdly in her videos. The more Britney posts something, the more worried the fans become. One concerned commenter asked Britney to wear yellow in her next post if she really needs help. Surprise, surprise, she wore a yellow top in her next post. This is more than just a coincidence. The caption is as suspicious as to how she is really doing. This concerning post fueled the Free Britney movement even more, and the hashtag spread all over social media once again. As questions on her well-being started to arise, more people are becoming more aware of her 12-year conservatorship, which most agreed is corrupt. To confirm if she indeed asking for help, numerous comments suggested Britney to wear a certain colored outfit or include fruits in her next post. She seemed to not be noticing these comments since the new posts do not include any of the requests, though her fans think she is being cryptic and still crying for help. It is noted that she has limited control over her social media and her phone, so the only way for her to directly interact with fans is to post something cryptically.
What's up, everybody? I've been seeing all the stuff about the Free Britney movement, and I feel compelled to say something about this now. My name's Andrew Gallery. I was an in-house director and photographer for her. So in that time, we became close friends. We were on tour together, spent every day together for, a while. And in that time, she gave me a letter that she wanted me to read to you guys. And before I got a chance to read it to you guys, the conservatorship took it and destroyed it. So before they destroyed it, I did make a copy. So here it is.
A photographer, Andrew Gallery, who worked with Britney before, revealed a letter she wrote in third person about the conservatorship. Even though there's not much evidence if she really wrote it, it is undeniable that the conservatorship is corrupt and unnecessary. To prove how much of a monster her father is, Kevin Federline, her ex-husband, filed a restraining order against Jamie Spears on behalf of their sons, Sean and Jaden, as their grandfather physically abused them. The hashtag also caught some attention from celebrities like Missy Elliott, Cher, Tinashe, Miley Cyrus, Bella Thorne, Paris Hilton, and Snooki. On July 17, 2020, her mother, Lynn Spears, has finally filed a request with the Los Angeles County Court to be included in her daughter's finances. We do not know where this will go, but we can only hope that this change is for the better.
I'm a Sagittarius. I'm very keen on freedom. I love freedom. I love independence. I don't like to be tied down. I like to travel, but yet I'm very insecure.
This is more than a hashtag, it's a cry for change and a fight for human rights. I am so grateful that we're living in a world where mental health is commonly and publicly being talked around us. She is already 38 and has already shown that she's capable of taking care of herself by running a long Vegas residency for half a decade and produced 4 top charting albums since then. If that's not enough to show that she's truly capable and independent in handling herself, then I don't know what is. She deserves to see her own children without permission. She deserves to spend her money however she likes. She should be allowed to drive on the street. If she feels okay without medication, then let her be. She cannot heal properly if she's being controlled 24/7, 365. This conservatorship is corrupt and needs to be stopped before something bad happened to her, and I don't want that. That's it for this video. Please use this hashtag to show support for her freedom, and please respect everyone in the comment section. If you're on her Instagram, please don't force or suggest her to post something to show that she needs help. She might feel pressured to do so, and it could worsen her mental health. I hope this situation ends. Poor woman hasn't had the freedom she deserves since she was little. Britney is the moment. A pop icon, a legend like no other, and the undisputable princess of pop. In God name we pray. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you like this content. I'll see you beautiful people in the next video.